Okay, I think it is working now. I keep having problems with League of Legends. I don't get it. Like, I know I'm new, but there's no reason for it to start messing up on me. Alright, so you must select at least one priority position. Yep. So I've been doing support with Leona, and I haven't even done this one yet, so what's that bottom? That one's top. And really? Huh, that's weird. I thought she'd be better support. Okay, let's find match. Again, I'm brand freaking new, so I apologize if I offend you in some way by sucking so bad. Oh, crap. Alright, let's do this. Or maybe not. Yes, maybe so. Alright, so I am. Oh, Warwick. Cool. I like Warwick. But I am against Lux and Twitch. So Nico and Leona versus Eita. Alright, well. Um. Huh. Weird. Have I played with them before? Purchase, because you're better. You just got to. And okay, I'm one of those mad freaking people who have
B.
completely messed with my hotkeys. So if you're wondering, why does it say ZX and C? It's because I don't
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
mess around with all that. Dear God.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Stay at the vanguard.
Yeah. So she's gonna do that. I'm gonna help out Crocus real fast, like right at the beginning. Because that was a really good strategy that I saw before.
Minions have spawned.
Okay, that thing is super loud. Can I like...
First blood.
Okay. Dude, seriously? Why are you...
Ever vigilant.
really overextended there? Alright, Crocus, you ready? You're not...
I will protect you.
A summoner has disconnected.
Huh. Alright, well. If Crocus isn't going to do the thing, then,
A summoner has reconnected.
oh, that's what it was.
The sun always rises.
You bought the sun from website? That was probably a good choice.
They'll have to get through me.
A summoner has disconnected.
Banish the shadow. Hi!
Yeah, I saw that.
Closing of the sun.
You know, I feel like... Let's get close to the tower.
An ally has been slain.
Oh no.
I must not fall.
Yeah, Red's doing a lot better than us. And I have a feeling that it's partly my fault.
First light approaches.
There we go. Level 3. Go ahead and heal. It takes a while.
Stay at the vanguard.
I'm
Ever
so
vigilant.
confused as to what her ability is. So she transforms? Is that it?
The
It's
shadow.
kind of cool, but like,
I'm gonna want that back.
so the enemy does DOTs, right? Is that right?
Rally to me.
Like a damage over time effect?
An enemy has been slain.
Yay, finally.
The sun always rises.
Where the hell is Warwick? Yes. I use her shield more than anything else.
Chosen of the sun.
The only thing is I need more gold. Because, like, Leona can actually do a decent amount of
A
damage.
summoner has reconnected.
I must not fall.
There we go. So they came back, or they left.
Feel the sun's glory.
An enemy has been slain.
I will protect you. It was
An ally has been slain.
first light approaches.
Come on. Yeah.
Ever vigilant.
Alright, let's see. 2200? Yeah.
Rally to me.
Should we? No, I'm kind of in the.
Shine bright.
It will break their line.
Come back. Don't get too far.
Stand and fight.
Okay, so I gotta hit.
I'll be right.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
ah. Alright, so let's
An
see.
ally has been slain.
Magic resist, move, and speed and tenacity. Or I just wait and get my Locket of Iron. I think I wait. Honestly.
Stay at the vanguard.
I mean, as much as I want to get freaking
A
something
summoner has
else.
disconnected.
God dang, Crocus.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah. He's gonna make us lose. I mean, I hate it for him because he probably doesn't want to like disconnect all the time, but I mean, what do you do?
Chosen of the sun.
Shut down. Enemy rampage.
Gotcha.
Sneaky, sneaky. Enemy double
Oh,
kill.
come on. At least that's progressed.
The sun always rises.
Ooh. I know, I
An
really just
ally
want
has
this.
been slain.
2700.
An ally has been slain.
I will protect you.
Because, like, what level are these guys? Level 6, level 7. Okay, so they're not that much higher level than us. That gives me a little bit of faith at least.
Twilight fades.
Alright, you go up there. Because now she's gone middle. Crocus is like jungle and can't do shit.
I must not fall.
Okay. Hey, tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I suck at this game. Yes, I am all alone.
First light
An
will
enemy
am
has been
support.
slain. Double kill.
Come on, come on. Alright, so let's heal a little bit.
ever vigilant.
Trying to get enough gold to buy an actual item that'll help me out. Okay.
Rally to me.
Nope. Dodge that. Alright, up our smite. Or shield of daybreak. Yeah. Oh,
Stay at the vanguard.
oh, there you are.
We're in this together. Shine bright.
Shit, shit, shit.
Slain. An ally has been slain.
Dang it.
Killing spree.
Yeah, that's not good.
Gotcha.
Sorry, guy.
I will protect you. The sun always rises.
I mean, I figure as long as I'm right here, they can't really. Can't really progress, right? Oh, enemy has slain the Hextech Drake. The mountains rise. Interesting.
First light approaches.
So I feel like. Oh, she went top tier. Hey, if they can push top, I'm cool with it.
They'll have to get through me.
An ally has been slain.
No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Have been
Yep.
slain.
Son of a gun! Yeah, so I was gonna get the Locket of Iron, but now I'm thinking Thornmail would be a better one. Just to get the magic damage into thorns.
I must not fall.
No. They broke the shield.
An enemy is dominating. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Ever vigilant.
Come on. Come on. Leave my stuff alone. That's why I have no nice things. Cooldown and damage. Yeah, increase that.
Stay at the vanguard.
Decrease the cooldown.
Enemy killing spree.
Banish the shadow.
Feel the sun's glory.
Now, there's the smell you can feel. You have been delayed.
But now I can actually get this. Perfect.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And we are essentially 4 versus 5, so.
Rally to me.
Should we just push middle?
Your turret has been destroyed.
I will protect you.
Sneaky sneak. Shut down. Have been slain.
Avenge me, gosh dang it.
Banish the shadow.
The sun always rises.
Behold.
Band it together. I'll protect you. Fighting light. Shine bright. You fell for it.
First light approaches.
Hmm.
Ever vigilant.
An enemy is godlike.
Yeah, well, we are 4 versus 5.
Stand and fight.
So we had no jungler this whole time. Which I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that the jungler really sets the pace for the whole game. So not having a
Rally to
jungler,
me.
I feel like has put us at a disadvantage. I'm not sure if it's true or not.
I will protect you.
Hmm.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Ah, son of a gun.
Your turret has been destroyed. Enemy rampage.
Yeah. We've lost this one.
Stay at the vanguard.
Executed.
I don't know, I just feel like we haven't had a lot of teamwork,
I must
and
not fall.
that's been our downfall.
The sun always rises. They will be sundered.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Ooh. 200 health, reduces incoming champion damage by 35. No, celestial opposition. And then magic resist maybe? I feel like I should just wait for the
First
600.
light approaches. I will break their line.
Alright.
Ever vigilant.
Okay. How the hell does
Enemy
that even exist?
rampage. An ally has been slain.
I don't know what he does. Like, I think that's part of me being so bad at this game is I don't even know what half my enemies do.
Your turret has been destroyed.
You know what I mean? Like,
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
I don't know. being 4 versus 5, it was rough. Our jungler leaving really like messed with it. New abilities. Like I don't even know who Riven is. Oh, it's a block. Hmm. Okay, so what's this one? So all about the damage, a little bit of defense, not much else, right? Oh, oh, interesting.
I'm not big on sermons. Broken bones teach better lessons.
Yeah, I'll give it a try, right? Hey, Mastery 2. Yeah, I'm not sure about all this. Yeah, D minus. You know what? I don't want to play. Okay. Like, like, how do you know the abilities? You know what I mean? Like, okay, here we go. Oh, that's glacial augment. Okay, slows enemies. What is this? I don't even know what this is. I guess. I mean, I don't. I haven't played this guy yet, so let's give him a go. Um, what's he do again? Resolve, live forever, durable, and crowd control. I'm gonna try to top lane with this guy, DPS. Hopefully it does well. Probably gonna die a bunch of times, but it's the only way you learn, right? Or so they say. Um, yeah, that being said, like, what? I don't get it. Like, with this game, oh, this game irritates the piss out of me. I mean, there is a learning curve, especially for each of the different champions, but sometimes is it that the other champions just counter your champion so well, or is it like players are just so much better than you when you're starting out? Because I feel like when you're first starting out, there's a lot of discouragement in keep playing. Like, I don't know enough about the enemy champions. I don't know enough about my own champion for that matter. I mean, there's no option for me to like look up his abilities until I'm in the game, unless I look them up on my off time, like on a whole new browser window. And I mean, I don't want to do homework if I'm playing a game for fun. I mean, I play Helldivers 2, I shoot stuff in the face. I play Civ 6, there's a learning curve, but you learn as you go, and it like doesn't penalize you as hard. Baldur's Gate 3, everything's pretty self-explanatory. They did a really good job with that game for people who have never played D&D before. Being a D&D veteran, I thought it was really well done, and they fixed a lot of the problems that were wrong with 5th edition. I would say, yeah, no, it's just a good game overall. Palworld, love the Palworld. They need to have more objectives, more stuff to do in it. Like, I think it just, if they're going to make it a solo type game, it's too difficult, like, to keep interest. All right, let's go. Yeah, match accepted. Like, why don't you just get put in? Like, why would you decline if you're waiting for 2 minutes? And I mean, there's no options otherwise. Okay. Etherwing Kale. Like, I don't know who this person is. I mean, I don't. Jeez, why am I like the lowest person? But I mean, like, I don't know anything about my opponent. Level 5. Mastery locked. Level 5. Level 4. Oh, level 8, level 22. Okay, that's nice at least. And what does that even mean? The mastery even mean? Like, seriously, I have no idea what that stuff even means. Heart still set. Oh, set. Just different. So you're bottom, and I'm top. Okay. There's a joke there. Um, our builds are different. I'm going with Grasp of the Undying and permanently increases your health. For the second. Let's test. Press the attack. Durability and crowd control. That's cool. Why they don't have one? I don't know. Burst damage. Huh. Like, this is all cool stuff that I just found out about. So we do have a jungler, Master Yi. And they have Belveth. We're at 100%. Why are we not going? Yeah, we're going offense. And then good against Set, good against Kale. Nice.
Hey, listen. My mama don't need to know about any of this. Okay?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn.
Who's looking to lose a fight today?
So the jungler needs help.
Minions have spawned.
Some beatings you just gotta do yourself.
Alright, so I'm usually a pretty defensive person. See what happens. So she's gonna come in with the stuff. She's probably thinking I'm gonna be in the tall grass. Nope. There's Kale right there.
Oh, the line of people trying to take me down just ain't long enough. I ain't never lost. You know that, right?
Let's bring in some backup, guys.
Plasma firing.
Tuck that chin, boss.
First blood.
Let's give him a show.
You're mine.
Don't you say about my mama.
Executed.
What? Okay, so that was an enemy
What you got?
executed.
An ally has been slain.
Nothing I hate more than people with sleeves.
Enemy killing spree.
Hit him hard.
Let's throw down. All words of fight.
Oh. Nope, nope. I probably could have taken him. Now that I think about it.
Gotta put the stamp on him. This is the part where you bleed. Ionia.
An enemy has been slain.
Quiet before I came along.
Weapon caught.
On the fight. Forgot to stretch. Don't want to pull nothing.
Executed.
My business. And business is booming.
I see.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Know someone until you fall to death. Things like
Oh, so close. Because I need extra speed. 25 armor, 45 move speed.
I remember my first fight.
That's the thing, she keeps
I
running
ran
away
home
from.
crying to Mama. She wiped my tears with her claws. Fist, meat face. Cracking a bone.
You're a fucking filth.
Coins. Bring the ruckus. Only one of us is leaving.
Enemy rampage. An ally has been slain.
Somewhere out there's a demand that needs supplying. Catch these hands.
Stop running away from me.
Suffocate. Time for a chin check.
An ally has been slain.
Be right back. Gotta check on some
An enemy is unstoppable.
business.
Enemy double kill.
Anyone know whose teeth are stuck in my knuckles? Too heavy for humans, too smooth for the style. What are you gonna do?
How come she's got range? She's got range and speed. She like perfectly counters me.
It's all fun and games till someone gets their face caved in.
I don't have enough freaking HP. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong.
Probably shouldn't have worn my nice boots.
Come on, minions. Let's go.
Being the boss is a lot better than not being the boss.
An ally has been slain. Shut down. Double kill.
Have a fight, mate.
Executed.
Okay, well, I'm freaking doing my side. I feel like everybody else is not.
Guess it's on.
Guilty!
You have slain an enemy.
Bitch.
You should get some ice on that.
Ooh, that was perfect. Okay. Pick this one next.
They call me a thug. I call me
Probably
an
got one
entrepreneur.
kill. Oh yes, I like this one. Generally good.
Enemy killing spree.
32, no. Because I use Tiamat to get
Wow.
more gold.
Almost everyone.
That's the way to do it. Tiamat kills more creeps, gets more gold.
An ally has been slain.
Looks like I brought my fist to a knife fight. Honestly, I feel bad for the knives.
Mhm. Oh no! I didn't
All
fall.
men want to be me. Too bad they ain't me.
Wait on the next creeps.
You got nerve. Ring the bell. If anyone's watching this fight, they owe me money.
Enemy rampage.
Oh no!
Been slain.
Because I
An
Touch
enemy
straight
is
into the turret.
unstoppable.
that was not good. What's it still? Dealing physical pain. Oh. So more.
An ally has been slain.
So even more. I need 900 more to get more what you call
Your turret has been destroyed.
AoE power.
Oh, I almost felt that one.
Okay, so now I kind of understand his special. The showstopper is really, like toward the end when they get low life.
Ow, jabs. If you're throwing, throw it hard.
Okay, I feel like right here, he's only level 6, 8.
Get punch drunk. No tapping out in my bit.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I know.
Must be a fight brewing. My first stood up. Mama always said I had her temper.
Wait on creeps.
Mama, hit me.
Okay, so I need 300 more.
Enemies
I'm like,
dominating.
where did oh boy go? He's like left me. Like, didn't tell me shit. He just kind of like left. Just saying. I'm like,
Your turret has been destroyed.
It ain't how many times you get knocked down. It's how many times you get back up.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy is godlike. Enemy killing spree.
You swing on the boss, you better not miss.
okay, well, this is the first time I've been playing as Set, and he's interesting. I'll say that much. Like there's not a lot going on and a lot going on all at the same time.
You know who you're messing with? They say you learn a lot from people. That's I've never heard a word sword.
Enemy rampage.
What's going on here?
Only thing an honest living makes you is broke.
An enemy is unstoppable.
We've
Everyone's
lost,
got a plan
right?
until they get
Let's say be
slammed
fair
into
and
the
Nash.
ground.
The earth reflects your torment.
If I ever find my old man, well, I hope he's been training. You want to go?
Killing spree.
A wise master once said, be like
Your turret has been destroyed. You have been slain.
Look at this waste. This is what happened.
Rampage. An enemy is dominating.
Yeah, my team. I really feel like you can tell how it's gonna go based on the first phase.
Your
It
turret
rarely
has been
does
destroyed.
better. Like, look, they've still got all 3 of their frontline turrets. We never progressed.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Yeah, we've lost.
think about throwing in the towel.
But I was thinking about it.
An enemy is legendary.
Yeah, it's probably because
Nothing people hate more than a guy that makes sense.
we need to regroup and then I mean honestly, like we need to regroup.
Enemy killing spree.
One less degenerate to lead up right now.
Executed. Shut down.
Shut you down. I'm the best.
Every single one of them thinks they're the one to beat me.
I'm the better set.
Okay.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Your turret has been destroyed.
What?
Technique is for lightweights.
A master.
I swear, if
Throw it
that
back.
freaking hero that I was having to fight was any slower, I would have killed him a dozen times. They just kept running away from him. So much faster than my guy. Okay, yeah, see now we've split up again. Why did we
My
split
coat
up?
costs more than this whole damn place.
Okay, I gotta go back to top. Otherwise, he's gonna die. And he's gonna die.
Executed.
Yeah. He doesn't know when to leave.
Someone hold my coat.
An ally has been slain.
Let's get to work. Bring weapons. I don't like hurting people. I like the money I get from hurting people.
Yeah, stay.
I ain't no half-breed. I'm a full breed. I'm the only one. Oh, look. A punching bag.
I think, well, I guess I'm gonna hold down the fort.
Bust them up.
I mean, I'm cool with it. I get all the gold. Hey, man. How you been? So I'm dual streaming, I guess. Alright.
People say they don't like
Yesterday was your
Your
second to last day of
inhibitor
work,
has been
is that
destroyed.
right? Ah, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Wait, what? Really?
An ally has been slain.
Oh, no. I did not know that.
Are a dime a
Your
dozen.
inhibitor has been destroyed.
That's gotta be new. Because it was playing. Oh, wait. I just died, so maybe it turns black.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Because before you told me that you had 2 days left and you had to
An
work
ally has
Wednesday.
been slain.
So that means that Wednesday would have been your second to last day, and then you still have one more day of work coming up. Oh, really? Huh. Well, that would explain why nobody's watching my stuff. Okay, so can you see now? Because I can see it on my stuff here. I don't get it. I swear, the streaming services just like, they hate me. I don't know. Oh boy. Oh, now I get flash and teleport. Oh no, that really helps. No, this game just, I hate this game so much. And I'm trying to give it a decent try. It's just like, when you first start out, because I downloaded this yesterday, I've played just a couple games, and it's like it wants you to fail. Bittersweet about your last day of work, man. I thought you'd be happy about it. Oh, then yeah. I mean, why not, right? I mean, you don't get them, you don't get to cash them out, so might as well get paid for it. I only had one So they had 9. Sunsettler did really good. They carried the entire team. Okay, it's pretty bad when I'm close to being the second. I mean, I was only like 70 away. No, 170 away. I think we did last talk on Monday. Wait, your sick hours aren't paid? They're just like excused? Is that what it is? Like, I mean, if they're not paid for, you might as well work. I mean, at least then you get paid. Um, so in lower, like, in some jobs, like, yeah, it's unpaid. In your higher end jobs, it's gonna be paid. It's gonna just be like a flat PTO, or sometimes they have a separate pool for sick, and then you have PTO, which sometimes you can combine them. It just depends on the company's policy. Yeah, what's up? Like, how'd it go? Because you thought you bombed it. And I can hear my echo. Okay, well, there's next time. I mean, did they call you back and let you know that you didn't get the job, or was the position just filled and then you didn't get the job? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna just get off of here. Hey, at least they emailed you. I know that's poor consolation, but no, really, sometimes they don't even call you back. Hmm, looks like my, let's see, image, not that one. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go to the desert. Nope. Hmm. That's not what I wanted. Someone else accepted the position. Well, I mean, they try to be professional, try to make it like as nice as possible. What can you say about it? Yeah. I mean, that probably puts you ahead of some other people. You should never think that you are a shoe-in for a job unless you're the son, daughter, like, unless there's other factors going in, like nepotism. I mean, like, the weakest question, that one that you talked about before, it could have been all kinds of stuff. It could have been that the other candidate was just really strong. Because you don't know the other candidate. And, sometimes the employer, they'll hire somebody, and then that employee that they hired isn't what they thought they were. Because first there's the resume or whatnot, then there's, your interview, and then there's the first day. So, I mean, who knows what's actually going to happen. I'm not saying that they're going to call you back, but I mean, if you were a strong enough candidate and that person didn't work out, they might give you a call back. But I wouldn't count on it just because that's like one of those if maybe butts kind of thing, I would just start preparing your next step and just go from there. Oh, well, see, that's perfect. So you're like the runner-up. So if anything happens to that person, there you go. No, don't count on it. Just accept it as like a happy circumstance if it does happen. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Actually, so I'm pretty aggressive. When I want something, I get pretty aggressive with it. So, like, you could always respond. The wallpaper's from Japan, actually. That was a picture that I took. Um, it was in Osaka, I believe. It's the dog statue. It's like a dog shrine. I have a little video on it, of it on YouTube. Oh no. I mean, you know that I was in China for a while. So I mean, that's a fair enough guess. Uh I mean, there's a lot of Chinese influence in Japanese uh in old Japanese stuff. But yeah, as far as telling them that you're ready, I would just respond with well, thank you for your consideration. Uh like something along those lines. I don't know how far you want to get into it. Like if I really wanted the job and they said somebody else had gotten the job instead of me, I would say thank you for your consideration. If there is a position opened up in the future, please keep me in mind. Like something along those lines. Because you want to keep it like professional yet kind of vague, but not vague. And there's a whole business etiquette. Actually, whoa. Okay, that was not good. There we go. So it doesn't come off too desperate if you're just putting it as thank you for the consideration. Like again, I'm trying not to make it sound too desperate. Um, yeah, thank you for considering me for the position. Blah de blah, because I don't know what it was for. Um, I really looked forward to working with you. If something were to come up in the future, please let me know. Uh, it doesn't sound too like desperate. That just kind of shows that you know, you are looking forward to be working with them. Eh, you know, actually, you can still do it. Just wait about a week, like as like a follow-up. And I would actually put it as something else. Like instead of thank you for the interview, like in about a week, found out on Tuesday. So yeah, in like next Tuesday or Wednesday or so, you can just write another email to the HR person or whoever it is saying, you know, thank you again for letting me or for sorry, I'm a little tired. I don't know why. Uh, thank you again for considering me for the position. I understand that it didn't work out. Or sorry. Thank you again for considering me for the position. I understand that you went with someone else. If anything were to come up in the future, please let me know. Correct, a new email. Just like a thank you. Because what that does is it keeps you in their mind, you know? Because after a week long, whatever, whatever's happening with that new person, if it's not working out at all, you just send it in, you know, at best, something's going to happen. At worst, they just won't reply. I mean, probably what would happen, what would be, they would just say, oh, you know, yeah, you're welcome. We'll keep in touch. Subject line for that, just be like, um, you can put it as, I'm trying to think. Um, I don't want to say thank you. A thank you email sounds weird. Like if I saw thank you in the email, like as a subject line, that would be weird. Would be I don't know how they would help you out. No, you're fine. I'm just regarding that last question. As far as like if they referred you and you didn't get it, like and you're not that close to this person, I think that's stretching it a bit far. Plus, if they've already picked someone, I don't know how, unless they have like a lot of pool with the company, I don't know if they could do anything, you know. Hmm. Sorry, I know it got really quiet. Uh, I'm just trying to think of that subject line of like, what would I put? What would if I was that person in HR? Because that's kind of what I like to do is when problem solving. If I understand the problem and I'm trying to find the solution, like put myself in another position. Um, yeah, it could just be like interview follow up and just make sure that you put, uh, make clear who you are and whatnot. Like, if you know who you're writing to, you know, put them in the sub or at the beginning of the letter, otherwise to whom it may concern or whatever. Try to use good punctuation that always looks professional. I've heard that that's kind of going to the wayside with a lot of younger people and texting habits. So when they kind of put it into their email, it doesn't look as professional. Usually your email service or whatnot, they'll auto-correct it for you anyway. But I mean that's actually really good. If it's the person who interviewed you directly, that's who you want to thank. Because I mean, if HR didn't interview and then you're saying thank you to HR, it's kind of like lost in translation. They'll just get it and be like, okay, cool. This person sounds like a really nice guy, but I don't know what this is for. So, and thank you for popping on, by the way, because I am dual streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time using a new program, Restream.io. And I wasn't sure how it was going to pop up your uh, with your chat. So I actually was able to dual monitor using my second laptop, and now everything's kind of popping through, and it's working pretty good. Yeah, I know. I just because it actually like puts your little icon along with the Twitch symbol to show that you're from Twitch, because it shares a chat log. So if like YouTube was also somebody in YouTube was chatting, it would pop up with their own name with a YouTube symbol. Although since you're in Twitch, you wouldn't be able to see um, their words. It's like I can see both. Or at least that's how it's supposed to work. I'm still trying to get all this figured out because uh, the other day when I got this going, the sound, oh my god, there was a feedback sound that I could not stand. It was so terrible. I had to stop it immediately. So, if not for this interview popping up, uh, so with this interview not going as great as you were hoping, and your last day of work coming up, what's the plan? What's your next step? What are you doing after this? You applying for new positions? Hey, nice. I mean, I would do more than just that. I mean, streaming is great. Just make sure that you don't stream 12 hours a day type thing. You know, break it into sections. Keep applying for jobs. Make sure that you update your LinkedIn, your resume, all that kind of stuff. Um, if you need goal setting, write it down. Like, write it down. Um, and have it where you can see it. Make it better. And I say to use LinkedIn because once you set it up and everything, it's very easy to apply to jobs. It's literally a couple button clicks and you've applied to a job. So if you want to do kind of like rapid fire resumes and applications out there, you kind of set it up in the beginning and then you're just like boom, 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 boom. I send out, or I've been sending out resumes probably twice a day for the past week, just medical stuff. Um, See if I get any hits. Some of them are out of town because my lease is up anyway. So I was like, well, could just move. If I get accepted in another city, we'll just move to that other city, set up everything, and it'll be good. But now I'm thinking about realty again. I actually have a realty meeting on Tuesday. Indeed, I've never used Indeed. I probably should. Actually, I forget about Indeed until I hear the radio commercials. Oh, it's not for the job. It's actually to figure out if I want to get back into realty because I had a realtor license in Alaska and every state is different. So I'd basically have to retake the test and get my license in North Carolina. Uh, it's not that bad. The test is horrible. The test is absolutely garbage. I lived in Alaska for 13 years. Um, yeah, the realty test is garbage. It's one of those tests where the board of realtors were like, we don't want to make this test. So they hired another company to make the test for them. They're like, we'll make it hard so not everybody's a realtor. So there's another company that made the test and specifically made it difficult. 13, yeah. Alaska Airlines is not a bad airlines. Uh, for the most part, I would say any flight from Washington to Alaska that I've ever been on has been great. So the Realtor test to be a licensed Realtor because it's a club. Um, there's a national test and then there's a state test. They'll probably update those in the future. They're going through a lot of stuff right now because they had the pilot strikes, so they had to divert funds to make sure that they're paying all their pilots just as good as American Airlines and things like that. Which American Airlines and Delta and all them, their like pay scaling is weird. Alaska Airlines actually starts out highest, but then American Airlines, I think, ends highest. Spirit, okay, so Spirit is considered a regional airline. Southwest, Spirit, Budget, those type, they never do international. Um, they just do those short hops from city to city type thing, maybe different states. They're not bad, it's just a different service. So, like if I got my private pilot's license and then I got my commercials, um, I would have to fly for a regional airline before I could work for one of the big guys like American Airlines, Delta, and all them. Yeah, so I mean, it's you get better airplanes, you get more experienced pilots, and usually you get better service. Um, I would say that you get better amenities, but I think that depends on what you've done to acquire those amenities, like frequent flyers, different credit cards, memberships, things like that. I've never flown JetBlue, so I'm not sure. I actually know very little of JetBlue. I'm in a quick little research, pop something up. But yeah, I do want to still do the whole pilot thing. I just think I'm gonna put it on hold for right now. Oh, nice. My wife actually lived in LA for a couple of years when she first came over from Thailand. She lived in LA, went to a school there. She got her master's. Yeah, she has a master's degree. Um, not from UCLA or anything, from another school. I forgot what it was. But she lived in LA for a while. It's part ambition and part this urge of needing to do something. What does she do now? She crochets. I don't have a crocheted item with me, but she crochets little plush toys. She's one of those people. Okay, she and I are complete opposites as far as like how life turned out. It's so funny. She and I are the exact opposite. I never finished college. Um, I went to a community college for like 2 semesters, never finished because I moved. Um, I was very poor growing up. I've worked since I was 7 years old, but I clawed my way up to different positions of like decent paying jobs and things like that. She lived in a good family in another country. She's the second child, and she's like the baby. She went to a private school. She had everything kind of given to her. Uh, she came over to the US, got a master's degree, and then decided to stay in America. She was working, and she never used her degree. So she has like a master's in international business and tourism, and she's never used it once. So yeah, like complete opposites. And I'm waiting for her to bust in here and be like, "Are you talking about me?" So I mean, you just gotta. Oh, seriously. I mean, honestly. the whole ambition thing, like she has no, yeah, I know, right? Uh, she doesn't have a lot of ambition. She is perfectly fine just coasting, like living a very simple life. I call her an old lady because she's younger than me, but she wants to stay home all the time, crochet, read a book, drink tea, eat soup, like, um, but she is perfectly fine just coasting along, like as long as there's no bills to pay, like she's just chill. I'm the one that's like, I don't want to stay in the house too long. We gotta get out. We gotta start moving. We gotta go. And it's like I don't even think I have ambition anymore. It's just like this constant drive to do something. So I mean that's something for you. You're fairly young. Oh, you think like the guy starts to get like more settled down and whatnot? No, you're right. It usually does seem that way. Um, I think it's because she is so not ambitious that it makes me more ambitious. Like I've always been, I fill the niche in a group of friends. If there's somebody that's strong, I don't worry about strength. If I have an artist friend, I stop drawing. Like I fill the niche. So if there's something missing, that's what I try to do. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none type person, and I just like I want it to the group or wherever I'm at to be complete. I guess like I wouldn't say a quota because I don't usually have objectives unless there is an objective. Um, because I'm not a competitive person. I actually don't like competition. Uh, but I am very goal oriented. If there is a goal at hand that is obtainable, I strive for it. I mean, sure. Honestly, I'm just so self-sufficient that when she came into the picture, like when we first got together, she didn't know how to cook. I cooked everything. So, from your experience, what do you mean kept after work? Right, ambitions, things to be kept after work. So, this goes back to what I had said before, where I've believed that man was made to work, right? Um, and that's kind of a misnomer on what I'm actually saying. Not necessarily, because your ambitions, maybe your ambitions are about making money. Uh, it just depends on what it is. I just think that if money doesn't have uh, like a huge part of it, then it shouldn't be a focus point. Like if you started a business, um, we'll say you started an ice cream shop, an ice cream parlor, and you developed your own type of ice cream flavor, and you spent like hours upon hours developing this flavor, right? Ideally, that flavor is going to make you lots of money. But is that the goal, or was that a side effect of the ambition of making this great flavor? Um, if it's the goal, then great, because somebody's going to come in and want to buy that flavor from you, and then you sell the flavor and you just made lots of money. But if it's a side, like side effect of your ambition of making this great flavor that is all yours, that you're distributing out, that people love, then you'd be more hesitant to sell it, because once you sell it, it's not yours anymore. Even though you're going to make lots of money, it's no longer yours. It depends on how many passions you have, because money is, so this depends on how you feel about money. Do you have a healthy relationship with money? Because, I mean, think about it. Money to some people it's money, it's gold. It's like, I need more of it. I need to stockpile it. It's it's everything. Money is better than food, because with money I can buy food. I don't need food, I just need the money, then I can buy food. To me, money is a resource. It is not necessarily the end goal. So if you have $10 and you can buy 5 of something and be perfectly fine with it, or you can spend 8 and get like one thing, but it's going to be really good. I'd rather spend the $8 in order to hopefully have something really good that'll last me longer than the $5 option, even though I will lose money in the beginning. Because to me, money is a resource. While the other person might use it as, well, buy the cheaper one, and then I'll just keep fixing it and have a lower quality product, but I'll still make more money in the long run because, you know, I spent less money and I'm just going to be getting all this more money. To me, I have pride in my projects and in everything else I do, so I'd rather use the money as a resource. In the end, I don't need to be a millionaire. I don't need to be a billionaire or whatever. I know how to live off of ramen and a can of beans. I've done it before. Like, I won't starve to death. It's really your relationship with money. So that's where you need to find outlets. So that is another topic that we can get to at another point. Bring it up next time about burnout, about work burnout, because that is something that I actually know a lot about. I have a friend who's was a nurse, became a director of nursing, and then quit all that, lives in an RV now, and does live streams about work burnout for healthcare professionals. And she's written a book. She does live streams. She has nurses on as talk show hosts because it's a big thing. Like, work burnout, especially for medical professionals after COVID, was huge. Um, she got burnt out and she realized she doesn't do Twitch. She does like Facebook Live, I think. Uh, but she has 2 kids, and she started to realize like she was missing all of their milestones. And her husband was military at the time, so he was missing out on everything too. Her kids were growing up without their parents. She does consultations, the live stream thing. I think she does her book thing. But that's another thing about that though. They sold their house and live in an RV now. They travel across the United States. Once they buy their RV, what income do you need? Like, that's the thing. That's that mindset that we have, that we're grown up with, that's imprinted in our mind, that we have to have a constant revenue of income coming in or we will die. We will have a terrible life and we will die. But that's not true. It's doing the math, essentially. You do need a certain amount of income to offset your expenses. That's normal. You eat food, you poop out waste, right? So you got to have this constant inflow for the outflow. Now think about how much you actually need. And so that's all that you need to make, right? To make a net zero. Because as long as you're doing a net zero, you're not losing. Now, everything that you get after that, that's a plus, right? That's a stored fat. I'm sorry, I'm doing medical terminology or kind of analogies because it just makes sense to me. But all that extra income that you've got that's starting to grow in the bank or whatnot, that's stored fat. But at the end, when you're older, are you going to wish that you went on that trip to Bali to, that you went snorkeling and saw dolphins? Or are you going to be like, now that I'm 65 years old, I can finally retire and do that trip? And you get there and you're like, I'm too damn tired to climb them stairs. I'm too damn old to swim with the dolphins. It doesn't make sense. Do it while you're young, when you can still make money, have your experiences, then get it all out of your system so when you're finally ready to settle down, you're happy because you can look back on your life and be like, you know what? I did that. Ah, you're good, man. I'm gonna get off of here. It's 10:30, hour late. But thanks for joining me. Um, I'll be back on tomorrow. So have a good one, man.